What's wrong with that boy?
It's like his favorite thing in the world, killing bugs. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a mess all over the place. Goo flying everywhere.
Well, looks to me like you weren't wrong about the shell, though.
Is there somebody down there?
The fuck said that?
You hear a voice from further down.
From the way we came from, or for the way we're going?
The way you're going.
You know who that is? He's asking Junker.
They both shrug at this.
Sounds like you had a bit of trouble down there.
It's all been handled. Go about your day.
Okay.
Peek around the corner.
Yeah, you see there's an intersection. Both goes right and left.
Hey, did any of you see a snail? We lost our snail.
There's a chuckle at the end of
Oh,
that.
it's a big fucking sewer. It'd be hard to find one fucking snail.
No, it came down that way. You'll know it if you saw it.
And you also hear a second voice, but it was more like whispering. It was raspy. Kind of reminded you of the rat creatures.
He goes back. Yeah, I think it was some blokes hunting that snail there.
Oh, some blokes. Sounds like we're near the surface after all.
Is the snail still alive?
Would you fuck off?
No, you fuck off.
I'm trying to take a nap.
Takes a fucking nap in the sewer.
Just ready a crossbow. Like he's at the point where no, it's like it's a gem covered shell.
It's not gem covered. It is opalescent and really shiny, and it did weird things to magic. And then it also has fused to the side of it a couple of items.
Yeah, we're not giving up our treasure. Oh, this snail.
Oh, you found it, did you?
Oh yeah, it's right here. Come and get it. Everybody get ready with it.
Are you guys moving forward?
Yeah.
All right, if you can just drag it over here, we'll throw down a rope.
Over? It's the size of a horse.
Yeah. Well, how many are you down there?
It's just me, you jack off.
You can hear some chuckling.
All right, then.
Give me a bluff.
Nope. Now I'm rolling the 1d204. My bluff. +9 because I get to use my int, except when I'm fainting. Because traits can be good. Oh, I rolled a 1. 10.
Why don't you come over here so we can have a civil conversation instead of
yelling? Fucking civil.
What you doing down in the sewer there, chum?
Your mum.
Why don't you come here and say that?
Hey, you can hear this weird frog-like thing burping. It's also coming from that direction.
Okay, he's trying to think what kind of person. Knowledge, nature. Mark thinks he knows what it is, but. Knowledge. Nature 12. 23. Maybe.
No, it wasn't intelligible speech. It was some sort of frog-like beast.
Alright, they got a giant frog thing over there, if I can fucking hear it from here. They might have another Nezumi. And that guy who needs his face smashed in. And they are no doubt looking for our shelled friend here.
Hey, you're still there? It didn't eat you, did it? It's pretty nasty. How'd you kill it?
Again, your mum.
Come again?
Your mum, she sat on it. Shell broke in everything. It was a sad, sad sight.
Oh, you didn't break the shell, did you?
What else is supposed to kill it? It fucking hides in it.
Oh, they broke the shell. All right, well, drag the shell over here, and we'll hoist it up.
Hoist it up?
Yeah?
What the fuck's he talking about? Oh, all right. I'm going to go look. If they shoot me, avenge my death. It goes up. It's like, go and look what's going over here.
Lloes raises his sword from the back, like, yeah, I'll do it. He's all tired. Okay, you see an area that looks like a cistern. It goes up about 30 feet to a ceiling, and there is a ladder against the southern wall of the circular chamber. This grating is like stuff you can walk on, but you can still see the sewage water below.
Yeah.
And this is about 30 feet up. There's a big ladder that leads up to the 30 feet up, and you can see two guys at the top, like, yelling down. And it does look like there's all sorts of slime, like the snail might have come through this way. The two guys up top is a human. He's got a bow in his hands. And there is a little masked kobold. And there's something frog-like that's behind it that every once in a while is nudging the kobold.
There you are. Hey, what's a fancy gent like you doing in a place like this? This is our turf.
What do you mean, your turf?
This is where we hunt. Creatures come in here. The sorts of creatures that like, to eat rats and never mind. I'm the night arrow. You're the guy that's down there. Drag the snail over here, and we'll have a good chat.
He's the what?
He's the night arrow, is what he called himself.
Knowledge local? What the fuck is that?
Sure.
Knowledge local 10. 19?
You never heard of him.
Is that what you call yourself?
That's right. I'm the night arrow. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it that way. I just got something in my throat, but I'm the night arrow. That's right.
So you just went and gave yourself a nickname?
I'll show you. He draws an arrow. One more smart remark. Now,
Well,
you said you killed it.
hang on, I'll be right back. He starts walking away. Aye, goes back. You got any cigarettes?
Yeah, we'll give you all the smokes. We'll give you all the smokes that you want when you bring it all the way up.
No. I just wanted to know for later.
Okay. He kicks a rope off. There's now a rope that seems to be hung up. Like, these guys maybe were... The kobold is now kicking ropes down. There are 4 ropes that he's kicked down. Give me one more perception check.
Oh, yeah. 20.
You catch a glimpse of the thing, the frog-like thing. It's like part frog, part walrus.
Okay.
It seemed to be nudging the kobold.
So it's probably intelligent, knowledge, nature. Now that I've seen it.
Yep.
25.
It's actually knowledge. Arcana.
Arcana. Sorry, I just swapped Fire's comment about making the snail a kaiju. Yes, that would be terrifying, quite frankly. Arcana is the same roll. Oh no, it's actually better than that. Arcana would have been two more.
I
than
saw
that.
it and went, "What a stupid creature!" And then I read what its shell does. I'm like, "That's an awesome creature."
D20 plus 14. It feels like so 32 on the Arcana.
Yeah, it is a called a slurk. It is a greasy lizard-like creature. On their own, they're barely smart. Just a smidge smarter than a regular beast. They're known to just be really slimy. You're pretty sure the little pustules on its back can like pop and make you all sticky. It's got really big tusks. It'll bite hard. It might be the pet of the kobold, is what you gather.
Yeah, your friends could step out too. I heard the fighting.
Yeah, all right, it's too heavy.
It's slimy. You could push it, or you could spend some time carving it out and just move the shell.
No, I carve it out. What would I look like?
Yeah.
Tosses down a dagger. Ding, ding.
Why don't you send down the slurk? Maybe
it goes through the grating and boom, into the sewer water.
Nice shot. Fucking ace. Why don't you send down the slurk and it can pull it for us?
No. I heard it's fighting.
The little kobold. I don't know if you
killed a
speak
bunch of my
Draconic or not.
friends.
Barnabas speak Draconic?
Yes, he does.
Okay, the little kobold says,
Yeah, I heard more. There's more than one.
All right. Tell you what. We'll lower down our handcart here. You bring the shell over here. We'll lift up the handcart. We'll lift up the shell. And then we'll talk about us letting you out of here.
All right, lower down the handcart.
No, maybe they can't use it. Like they're having a conversation. They withdraw from the edge a little bit. You do hear something like on a wheel squeak. They're doing something with ropes.
All right. He's going to wait patiently.
Okay. You actually hear Ghost going.
What is it? He walks over.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Oh, they're going to send down a handcart. Got a way out here. It's just blocked by a bunch of fucking idiots.
Yeah, you actually see the sewer does continue. You hear the sound of like a really big faucet with really slow moving sludgy water, kind of somewhere down this way.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Of course, you took the wrong. You could try to jump across if you wanted.
No, I won't make it.
Okay. All right. They somehow have hooked up the rope to their slurk, and they're lowering down this cart. Easy, easy. You got them all like not with their weapons in hand. They're all like trying to get this cart down. Apparently, this shell is pretty damn valuable. The cart's
All
about
right.
10 feet down at this point.
There we
Keep it
go.
coming.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, take it down. Take it down.
Okay, 2/3 the way down.
Yep, he's gonna wait for it to come all the way down.
Okay, the cart goes all the way down.
You want to unhook the ropes now?
Give me a second. You did some good knots here. He undoes the knots,
Okay.
and then he ties the rope to the grate.
All right.
Now,
There
fuck
we
off.
go.
Fuck off with your tomfoolery.
Though, of course, they've got 4 ropes down. Like they thought they were gonna tie
Yeah.
up the ropes underneath the shell, anyways. But
As you wish, my lord. He fucks off with their cart.
okay, so you've got 2 ropes. Here and here that have been tied to the grate. They're shrugging. He's taking his bow back out as you go running off, pushing the sand cart. It's like a grocer's cart.
Right now, he's figuring worst case scenario, we can carry Lloes in it.
What are we doing?
We've got an exit, but there's this kobold, a slurk, and an archer there. So the question is, how do we deal with that? I'm guessing there's a door they can probably slam down.
This looks
'Cause-
like it looks like somebody had covered the opening with like a like the swinging doors you would put on a storm cellar.
Okay, yeah.
You saw that they're open to either side. Yeah.
All right, so head back to the rest of the group.
Okay. Pushing this cart. It's the rats scramble over the cart and it's a bit awkward. You're pushing it in front of you.
What's that for?
As for Lloes, if he can't walk no more.
He's pretty much leaning at this point.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
All right, now what we got is an exit, as guarded by a kobold, a slurk, and an archer. Problem being, they can just close them doors anytime they want, lock us down. What they want is the show. Now, I've got it in my head, I don't think they're going to let us out one way or another.
Should we give them the show then?
He's looking around like, I don't think much.
Ghost is going like, no.
No.
Junk is just petting his rat.
All right, let's prepare an ambush then. If anyone can antagonize them into coming down, it's good old Barnabas.
Archer, you say?
Is this Ghost?
Yeah, an archer. Kobold and a slurk. It's like a giant toad, but like with slimy and pustules on the back that burst. It's just an awful creature.
Can it harm us from range?
Can it? I got a 32, I believe.
It can squirt its tar about 30 feet. So if you were down there, it can
hit you.
It can kind of hit you. Yeah.
It can. Well, it's got a tar. It can kind of squirt about 30 feet. And that was down.
Dare they stand in my way?
Says Alistair.
Well, Would you like to have a conversation with him?
No.
I didn't think so. So let's prepare an ambush, because they want that shell pretty bad. I think they're going to come get it.
I told you it was valuable.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, yeah, Junker said it was valuable, but I told you.
Yeah, all right. Credit where credit's due. You told me. All right. Let's find a spot where we're going to ambush these idiots.
We could use the cart as cover.
Aye, that we can.
And my tower shield can provide some cover as well.
There.
My sword's not going to do much from this distance.
You should just stay sitting down. How about that?
Lloes nods, not arguing given that he has 2 negative levels. And his fate
All right, so where are we going to
in
be?
the balance.
So Barnabas is going to go there. Junker. I think the two of them should just stay back till they actually come down. If they do, yeah, I don't know what he does. We don't really know what Alistair does. He's tried to curse a few things and it's never really taken. So
You stay
let's
behind
arrange
me.
your
Just don't
your
fart,
toast.
fat man.
Well, yes, farting is a natural part of...
You stink.
Oh, yes. Do I have to take this from this little whelp?
Give him a boot.
It's too much effort. I'll boot him later. Hello! This is Chagga. Who's there?
Oh yeah, we've come to a group conclusion that we would like to very much thank you for your donation of a hand cart, but we're going to opt to decline your offer to bring it up.
Chagga's setting his tower shield down.
What do you mean you're gonna opt to decline? That's not part of our deal.
Yeah,
No declines allowed.
The deal. No, we're going to keep the snail. Thanks.
They don't call me the Night Arrow for nothing.
I believe they do, actually.
All right. Night Arrow. Added to the initiative sheet. Lloes has moved up because he doesn't want to hang out in the darkness by himself. He's afraid right now. He's also afraid of the weird voices he's hearing, as his soul is weak and his grasp over his own body tenuous at best.
I'm just curious. Yeah. I know what you're going to do. I think.
You know.
I don't know. I think.
Oh, I was looking for the Slurk's stats, and it's on the kobold's sheet. Okay. Little kobold's got initiative +2, +4 underground. I'm going to give it to him.
He's not underground.
The fight is happening underground. The ranger has also favorite terrain underground, +5. Sweet. And then the Slurk. It was one of those encounters where it's like you start from an unfavorable position. I'm like, good, because if they were standing side by side, your party would probably just
Murder
take
them.
out two rangers. Yeah. Oh, slurks are quick. Okay, they do have good initiative bonuses. Let's see how they roll. Go to the random numbers, generate the random numbers. Yeah, critically failing your your bluff check. They're like, nah, you're gonna do what we want. All right, the slurk goes first. It gets excited and it's like ranging around the pit. Barnabas.
Barnabas is gonna ready for one of them to peek their head around.
Okay. Alistair.
I shouldn't say that. I'd probably go down the rope because they have cover just by standing at the edge, probably, right?
They do.
Yeah. He's a terrible archer or combatant. Alistair.
They need to be closer.
That's what he says.
Don't get in there just yet.
Yeah, his spells are.
Just remember, we got what they want. They gotta come to us. Patience.
Okay, Alistair is just going to delay. Chagga. What's our plan? We're just going to wait down here?
Yeah. When they start coming down, one of two things is gonna happen. Then I close that lid, call it a day. Then we're fine. Two, they're gonna come down that ladder, looking for the shell, and then we fill them full of bolts and arrows.
I also need to be closer to hit them with my spells, he says.
Yeah, well, they're going to be coming down the ladder, so. Would it hurt you to carry a boat? That's all I'm asking.
Okay, what's Chaga's going to delay? Ghost?
Same thing, delay.
Lloes is going to delay. The kobold taking a crossbow, and he yeah, from your vantage point, Chagga, Barnabas, and Junker Ghost can see the kobold applying some sort of liquid to a bolt that he loads into a crossbow.
Okay, probably poison.
Junker.
What, I should send rats up?
Yeah, that actually wouldn't hurt. No, actually, let them come down on their own. We'll take their things too.
The Night Arrow can see the tower shield and the cart that you're now using as cover. He's gonna fire an arrow anyways. It's gonna aim at Chaga's head. He does not have favorite enemy human.
Thank goodness.
AC 27.
Are you kidding me? Cover?
I don't know if he hits. Let me check. So Chaga's AC is 17 plus his tower shield of 21. Yeah, Chagga just got tagged.
What about? Oh, he's not using the tower shield for cover, eh?
Well, it's the same bonus.
Oh yeah.
D8 plus 2, it looks like. Let me check. This guy's arrow. Yeah, plus 2. Ah! Oh! Chagga got an arrow kind of across the side of his head. There's a bit of a wound.
The night arrow strikes again.
Your lack of skill suggests you're not getting this show.
Slurk seems to be excited.
Your girlfriend seems to agree.
Fucking Barnabas. Oh no, it's a slightly more mild-mannered Damien. Oh, funny. Okay, Barnabas, what are you doing?
Ready in action to.
Okay. Ready in action to what?
Actually, he's gonna ready in action. If they start to come down the ladder, he's gonna grease the ladder.
Okay, you may want to check the range of grease.
I'll check the range, but tentatively, that's my plan.
Alistair is waiting. Chagga's gonna go partial prone on one knee. Yeah, behind his shield.
Yeah, Barnabas, that's probably a good idea.
And he'll go full defense. Ghost is just delaying. Lloes is delaying. Kamek's leaning down, looking, gonna fire his crossbow. He's gonna fire it at one of the ugly rat creatures. One is Ghost. He's gonna fire at Junker. You see 18 with +4 cover on Junker. Pretty sure that misses a Junker. Yeah, Junker's AC is 19 with cover, be 23. So yeah, it hits the cart. Yeah. Yeah, they're sure dug in down there. Like a bunch of snail lovers.
There's no way to talk about your mum. She's quite cross right now.
Fuck off with that mother talk.
That's what everyone says about your mother.
Junker looks back to Barnabas like, now? Am I creating a swarm now?
Oh, don't create this swarm now.
Okay. The night arrow.
Rat, so they don't care. Then you create the swarm.
He's gonna pick. Yeah, the ugly rat looks good. Holy fuck! With cover, he just tagged Junker for 6 damage.
All right, we can play this fucking game too.
The night arrow strikes again.
Can I see the night arrow?
Yeah. He's like poking down and squatting. He's only taking a single attack each round.
All right, Bard Song.
Oh, Barnabas is ready to action. Okay, Bard Song.
AC 21.
Who's attacking?
Oh, that's Barnabas.
Oh, Barnabas like Okay. The night arrow with his cover has AC 21. You got him in the leg. Ah!
4 damage. No, arrow screams again.
Fucking hell. With the slurk.
All right. You just come back when you got the snail.
Shoot him again.
Uh,
Keep shooting him till he fucking dies.
Barnabas, yep.
Well, he's got to reload.
Reload.
He's only going
is-
to take 1 shot around.
and
He's
then
not that good.
shoots. Okay. Yeah, this was a ready, so it's your turn again,
Oh, okay. Well, he's got to reload.
and then fire.
Yeah. AC 25.
Critical threat.
Yeah. That's probably. Nope.
Okay. Ah! Keep on hitting him, a little grazing his leg.
Oh, sorry. That's sure. That should be 5 damage plus 9. Fuck.
Okay.
Should be 5 damage.
All right.
You're right. This game is fun.
That's annoying. Alistair. Ah! Let's see. He comes out. He sees that they're on that side and moves around underneath. He's laughing. Chagga is going to stand
Bard song's playing.
and move the cart forward. And then set his shield.
Okay.
So anyone basically behind Chagga and the cart has cover.
All right.
Ghost.
Ghost is going to move behind the cover. How far was that? Sorry, I'm just
25. You can get there.
okay.
Yep.
1 move.
And
So he
they're
gets 2
just
shots.
within point blank, but they do have cover from the lip of the.
He's natural 20.
Critical threat on the ranger.
Yeah. Oh, not a critical hit.
Oh, not a critical hit. Okay. Oh!
There we go. This
Okay.
is fun.
Yeah, you guys are somehow full frontal firing, firing from the position that does not have tactical advantage.
7
Lloes.
damage. That was 7 damage.
Yeah, I got it. Lloes is going to swift action turn invisible using his ninja trick.
Okay, cool.
He hasn't used any of these today.
Move.
He's invisible for 1 round per level.
You could probably get up there if you wanted to.
Yep. So there's 30. On 30, he's at the ladder.
Could I have heard that spell?
It's a swift action, so you felt him move by you.
Oh, he does. Is it a spell like ability? Oh no. All right, I felt him move by.
Yep.
Sure.
I'll get up there, is what he says.
Okay.
Kamek is reloading and reapplying a poison to his bolt. Junker. Now it's time for rats.
Yep. I think you should send the single rat up. Because I don't think they're going to fire on 1 rat climbing up out of the sewer.
Nice. That's so
And
awesome.
then it just explodes on the 2 night arrow. And
So, out of the cowls of his robes, the mighty single rat that is just called Junker's rat goes moving 15 feet is 1, and 15 feet is 2 up the ladder, and 15 feet is 3. It is up top.
And then Junker spends a complex action to make it turn into a swarm.
Okay. Oh, Mark is enjoying this. Yeah, and then it ends its turn in their square, so it's doing damage to them, and then they need to make 2 fort saves.
They each take 3 damage.
Okay, 22 from the kobold, and the ranger gets the night arrow. He gets a 13. Did he make it?
13 doesn't make it, I don't think.
Okay, he's nauseated for a round.
Because I think the DC is based off some kind of character thing. I double check.
Okay, Junker's Rat is providing a lot of distraction.
It's such an awesome power.
The night arrow is nauseated, so he basically stumbles back from the edge. He's basically on the street, and he's moving back away from the rat swarm, which is eating the kobold, and is hacking up his lunch, trying to get the rats out of his hair. The slurk is going to move around, and then it just starts to like eat rats, like it's gulping down rats and trying to eat them. And it will make an attack against the rat swarm, which doesn't change its AC, by the way. Its AC stays the same as the familiar. Remember that was a question last time. AC 20 probably hits.
Yeah.
It does 3 damage to the rat swarm after its havening, so 6. No, it. How many temporary hit points does it have?
It's got like 16 or something. Like it's a. Hang on. What is the part about temporary hit points?
Oh, it's under its hit points. It has half its mastery. 15
half
temporary.
Half master's hit points is temporary hit points.
So it's temp hit points. It has 12 left, and it's got 3 damage otherwise. Okay, and it's still eating. All right. Horrific. Barnabas. Your mastery of the great.
He is going to cast. Oh, hang on. He's going to get behind here. Who am I kidding? And he's going to magic missile night arrow.
You can't see him. He moved way back from the edge.
Oh, I missed.
You can see the Kamek and.
Oh, he's all fucked up, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll. You know what? He's got that crossbow. That's got probably a poison dart on it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll grease the crossbow.
Okay. He needs to make a reflex save.
Yep. DC 16.
9. He drops the crossbow. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is his zone square. Are you kidding me? He drops it down here.
Oopsie daisy.
Just slipped in the grease, and then because he was kind of pointing it down, like he was pointing it down, it slipped from his hands. Okay, crossbow lands in the grating. So, nice looking small crossbow.
There you go.
Alistair looks like he wants it. Alistair goes and runs and grabs the crossbow. He picks up the crossbow and fires it.
+1 for birdseye.
All right, the little guy's got a BAB of 3 and a dex of 4 and a size modifier of 1. So range +8 +9 for the crossbow +10. He fires at the kobold. The kobold's AC is 15 with cover is 19. He tagged the kobold with his own poison bolt. One d6. Let me just check to see what the crossbow is. Just double check that. It is a +1 crossbow. He does 7 damage to the kobold.
Jeez.
And then the kobold needs to make a 4th save versus his own poison. The medium spider venom. He fails.
That's unfortunate.
And takes 2 strength damage. Because kobolds are notorious. Oh, and is poisoned. It's just this musical quality to his laughter. Chagga like looks over his shoulder and gives Barnabas a look like the boy's got possibility. He is going to step forward, and you notice Chagga kind of like he takes his tower shield with him, and then he puts his fingers up to his forehead, and there's something that just manifests. Chagga is going to mind thrust the kobold.
Nice.
This is where, if you've got a brain, Chagga can do bad things. Mind thrust is technically a divination spell. He's got spell-focused divination.
I think it's the first time I've heard of a damaging divinination spell. At least that I'm aware of.
And mind thrust scales, so it's like might even take greater spell-focused divination.
I wouldn't blame you.
There might be some scrying spells that also require saving throws. So this is 1d6 per level. Will save for half. And he has Blood Havoc. So he adds a point of damage per die rolled.
Nice.
Only to spells for which you've selected spell focus. So he does 3d6 plus 3 mental damage. 18 save for half. The creature, the DC is 15, 16. And the kobold rolled a 14. And as a +0, he failed. He takes the full 18.
Oh.
Barnabas, you see, Chagga did a thing. You don't understand what the spell was. You make a spellcraft check. But when he touched his fingers to his head, the kobold all of a sudden like reacted to it. His eyes bulged, and there's blood coming out of his ears.
Yeah, he got a 34 in his spellcraft.
You understand the spell. It is called a mind thrust, and you now understand what Chagga is, because the only creatures that can cast
mind thrust
are psychics.
You just for fuck's sake! I got all right.
Which is also why Chagga can cast spells in heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mark, we're one step away from me introducing psionics into the Martyverse.
Adam will lose his shit.
He just isn't like the fact that a couple of rounds I could put down Hooker.
Yeah. That's probably true.
It's not nice.
There has to be checks. There has to be checks
there has
and
to be
balances
checks.
for everything.
Ghost. Let's see. So that was Chagga punishing the kobold. The kobold looks really bad off. And is bloody.
I would hope so after.
Yeah, single digit hit points.
Okay.
Ghost. What's Ghost doing, Mark?
Can Ghost see Kamek? The kobold?
He could. Yep, it's got cover. You could fire up at the kobold.
All right, gonna fire up at him. Point blank. And Bard Song. C25.
Yeah, that's enough.
10 damage.
Oh, that knocks out the kobold. The slurk begins to like make a weird, sorrowful noise. It might be smart. Not that I think you guys care at this point.
No, we don't care about the feelings.
What was the dot?
Poison?
Right, he's just losing strength damage. Okay, Lloes, invisible, is climbing the ladder. It's like DC 0, so DC 5 fast climbs. Yeah, end of the round, he's up. It's got one more round of invisibility. Kamek is bleeding out. He's bleeding.
Okay.
Junker.
I guess the rats will keep eating him. Junker's gonna.
Sends his rats after.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
After the night arrow. Because his rats are smart. It's not a dumb swarm. It's a smart swarm.
I think he's gonna start climbing the ladder.
Okay, Junker with his 30-foot movement can get to the top. You're in a street somewhere. Like you're in south of the wall, near the edge of the crypt garden, but not in the crypt garden. It's nighttime.
Okay.
And then Junker's rats do damage.
Oh yeah.
As the night arrow is not having a good day.
I have had another 4 damage. How's that for you?
Yep. And then that nauseated went away, but he makes his save and fails it, so he's puking again. The night arrow. he's like running down the street as fast as he can. I think he gets 2 moves? Or only 1?
Nauseated? You lose a standard.
Right.
So you might only get 1.
Yeah, so try to run away. The slurk. I think the slurk is gonna come over and attack Junker.
Okay.
AC 24.
Probably hits, yeah.
Yeah, he just got bit for 9 damage.
Oh.
And it tries to bite again. Nat 20. 18 to confirm. Not a confirmation. Another 9 damage, though. A savage biting from the tusked slurk.
Oh. 9 damage, so 24.
Yep. I think he's recalling his rats.
I think so, yeah.
Barnabas.
Barnabas, can he see the slurk?
Yeah, you can move. You can see the slurk. It's near the edge of the hole.
All right, we're going to... Fuck it, we'll grease the slurk. TC 16.
Okay, I'm just going to check something. Make sure it's not like...
Immune to slippery stuff.
It has grease walking or some bullshit like that. Okay, so it's got something called belly grease, where it makes pockets
It's
of grease spells.
Would I have known that with my 32?
Yeah, there's a good chance this thing might just be able to
Ignore it.
wallow in your grease spell.
All right, so instead, may I cast Magic Missile?
Yes.
Yes. I would prefer to be useful. 7.
Barnabas tags the slurk for 7 damage. That injures the slurk, but it seems to be enraged that perhaps its master is down. It's acting smart.
Okay. Animal companion, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
Next.
The fuck did they put its hit points? Give me a second. Why wouldn't they? You're gonna make me calculate its hit points? Bastards. Hit points are under AC, and this thing's AC does not have hit points. Ah. Animal companion of that level. Why give it a stat block if you're not going to do the work? Okay. 32. All right. Sorry. Long day. Barnabas tags it with a magic missile. Alistair. Bleed. Bleed. He's casting bleed on the
on the kobold.
on the kobold.
Oh, okay.
Chagga gives him a bump and like points up at the slurk. You can help out with the other creature. I'm helping. Chagga. Well, the thing's acting smart.
Boom.
Should Chagga give it a?
Yes, he should. He
mind
absolutely should.
This will be his last. Second last spell for the day. Okay, why not? He mind blasts it. Aw. And the slurk.
Come on, animal companion. You can have that bit of will save.
No. I lost my page, though. Looking at slurks. Will save 0. It fails. It takes 9. It busts a bunch of pustules, and it seems really panicked and breathing heavy. Ghost.
Ghost is going to shoot it.
Okay, with the cover, the AC is 19.
Ding.
Fucking archers, man.
Well,
this ghost adventure. It's like this is my domain, says the Nezumi.
20?
AC 19 with cover.
Okay, got him. And I think 20 plus 2. Plus 2. So close. But bump for 12 damage.
28. Okay, the slurk is bloodied because of that. More pustules break. Lloes sneaks around the slurk and attacks invisibly. Oh my god, Lloes, did you miss?
Plus 2 for invisible, plus 1 for plus 2 for flank, 2 for invisible, plus 1 for bard song.
Yeah, so 8 with bard song, 12 with a flank and invisible against a flat-footed AC, 16. No, he hit the slurk. And he deals Wow, he turns visible. Then he deals 2d4 plus 1 for the S doc, and then 2d6 sneak attack. 2d6 or 1? He is Ninja 2, 1d6. Eight damage.
There we go.
Killing the slurk, or disabling it.
Yay!
Kamek is bleeding because of
Kamek's fucking dead.
Alistair.
4.
Fort saves for poison and all that junk. Junker's rats.
I got a feeling they're yeah, exactly. Yes, just finish them off.
He actually like pointed to go finish them off.
Another 1 damage.
You're gonna have to snail. Yeah. Then he. What was the fort save on that?
Damn it.
Because the night arrow made us 18 on his save.
The distraction is only 11. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll spend a DM point because I think he would have made it a couple times.
That's fine. The night arrow runs off into the night. He runs 120 feet away. This is the last you heard of me.
Of course not. Your mum won't shut up about you.
Junker calls the rats back. Alistair is making the two things bleed. You have to yell at them to get out of the sewers.
We dumped the bodies into the sewer.
Okay. After stripping them of their goods, I imagine.
Of course, yes.
All right. You do the only logical thing. You raise up the grocer cart. Are you going to try to salvage the snail that they all...
Yes! It was worth it for them. It's worth it for us.
You spend about an hour carving out the snail. Junker actually has the skills to do this, to harvest it. The snail shell is heavy. The cart, however, is already down here, and you manage to
wheel it over.
Wheel the snail shell over. Chagga remarks, "Oh, Lars will likely know what to do with this. Maybe it could be made into some sort of spell-reflecting armor. I would very much like to wear a suit of armor with plates that have this iridescent hue."
Yeah.
I also wonder if
wouldn't you?
I wonder if it's edible. Probably shouldn't.
You probably shouldn't, but you're going to, aren't you?
Well, maybe a little. No, Chagga. This time, sewer slugs is where we draw the line.
That's where you draw the line, is it? The sewer.
They're supposed to, I think, expunge all of their detritus and shite before being prepared. For 3 days, I think they are kept without being fed.
All right, I'm going to take your word on that.
Oh, they empty their bowels, you see, so that when you bite into them, you're not eating snail poop.
I understand.
The fat man eats poop.
It's actually the exact opposite of what you just said, but all right.
Okay.
And you, next time we're in a fight, you don't go after the man who's dying, you go after the man who's killing.
There's a bit of thunder, and the beleaguered adventurers that have made their escape from the tomb of initiation. The They're all beat up,
Yeah, we're in rough shape.
and it begins to rain. You do realize that you are on the wrong side, wrong as in where the rule of law does not apply,
Mm-hmm.
wrong side of the South Wall in the place called the Southwall District.
How far away is this tower?
We have to walk towards the sea.
Right then.
It's a few neighborhoods away.
I guess we wouldn't know what time it is. All right, let's get walking.
All right. Is anyone injured?
Fuck.
Junker is really hurt.
Junky's in bad shape.
It still doesn't feel good. Yes, I know, Lloes. We're going to need to get you a priest. Aren't you a priest? A well-versed priest. Maybe the wizard can do something, although I don't think healing is Lars's speciality. He looks to Barnabas.
No, it's not mine either. I'm sure it'll be fine, Lloes. Don't you worry.
Can't we stay at an inn?
With all this,
I'm all wet.
yeah, you were just in a fucking sewer.
The sky, it's crying.
All right, keep it down, lad.
He's making rude gestures at the sky.
I don't even understand what you're doing right now. He just keeps an eye on him. It's like
right.
he's that neglectful parent that's like, as long as he's not bugging me, I don't care how he's terrorizing the rest of the restaurant.
Hey, this is more upbringing than he's probably had. Okay, I'm going to take a quick bio break. If you want to continue, Mark, I have other things planned on your way to the
sure.
Lars's tower. I don't know what time you need to take off.
I don't work tomorrow.
Awesome. I do, but it's 3 hours earlier, so 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's not bedtime yet.
Keep going.
All right. Cool. If you want to take Chagga's wand and heal some people up, because I think I think Junker needs it, and then Chagga also needs some healing.
I think Junker needs it the most. Oh, Chagga took 7 from a crossbow. Just gotta see how many charges he's got.
Alistair has Cure Light Wounds as a witch spell, but he's not telling anyone.
I know he does though, doesn't it? Don't I?
You do, yep.
But he probably prepares it as well.
Mm.
I would assume.
You assume, but the assumption's wrong. He's the spontaneous type witch, but he doesn't have a familiar, so that also might be a.
I will make a knowledge arcana check.
Yeah, knowledge arcana check will say DC 18 to know that he's a leyline guardian as opposed to a regular witch.
All right. Arcana.
Yep.
30.
Yeah, you know that he draws from the magic of the world and doesn't need a familiar, but you don't know what his patron is. The thought scares you a bit.
My imagination can run wild on that one.
just for the this is just for the stream. Here's Alistair's build, and I'll leave you guys to chat about that. We'll just take a 2-minute break.
All right, let's do some healing. Right, 14 charges. All right. So Chagga on himself. 1 charge. 2 charges. And Junker. At least 3. 3. That's 23. He's got 1 damage. We'll leave that. So 6 charges used. Six charges off the wand. Leaves 8 charges left. You know, Death Gods, I don't know why they're usually evil. I always like the Forgotten Realms Death God, whose name I can't. Kellamvor. He was a neutral deity. Death was just a part of the cycle, and he actually hated undead. Though there were gods of the undead, Velsharoon was the god of undeath, or at least intelligent undeath, worshipped by liches and stuff. I had a character who worshipped that particular deity at one point. I kind of miss Forgotten Realms sometimes. Mind you, I stopped playing Forgotten Realms 3.5, so I know they've made changes. Actually, even though I didn't play 4th edition very much, I did pick up the world book for Forgotten Realms for 4th edition. I have no idea what they've done with 5th. I don't know if anyone else does. I think you're right, Fox. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe I created the Silence of the Grave first and then something else. So I think I'm going to need a evil death god. So it's likely going to be
like death or like murder.
No, insanity. It's definitely the Midnight Dragon.
Okay. Yeah, what was nice about Forgotten Realms back then was there was a lot of material to use. I think I read the Waterdeep book front to back like 5 times. Always liked Waterdeep.
All right.
Strangely, though, never went to Undermountain.
Nope, you lie.
What are you talking about?
In the futuristic.
Oh, and the one where we had the modern and the.
In the futuristic, like we played a campaign that is not canon in Martyverse. We played a like a 30 game campaign where it was a mixture of D20 Modern and Forgotten Realms, where there was a modern world with the Forgotten Realms and leftovers of it. And you guys dug up Alistair's wheel, which was the source of where the legacy characters came from. So you didn't go
we
into
didn't
Under
play
Mountain.
as presented typically.
Correct. But there was an aspect of Under Mountain that did creep into a campaign.
Yes. Yeah, I got to be honest. When I saw what they did with 4th Ed, I was like, I'm not missing this. I'm okay.
Okay. So I'm going to move your characters to a map called the Mourner's Lane.
One more mugging, two more muggings. How many muggings before this night is through?
The Mourner's lane is in the Crow's Nest district, which is where they do all the executions.
Okay.
Two. The rain's coming down pretty good. Lloes stumbles and falls against some crates.
Oh, is he there? All right.
He's reaching into the fountain, which is dancing with the raindrops that are coming down.
Well, you want some
Chagga
water?
slumps a little bit, and he's catching his breath because he's been leaning on Chagga for most of the way. Junker and Ghost have been pushing the grocer's cart. Alistair is skipping in puddles, like he's probably never seen rain, or hasn't seen it in a long time.
What is it? You want some water?
There's something wrong.
All right. We're almost at the tower. Don't worry.
Chagga's like, you can't. I can't see the tower from here. The rain's making it difficult to see.
You said it's towards the sea, right?
Yes, you need to keep on following the wall, and I'll be able to see it. I can't.
All right. Relax. We'll put... Oh shit!
Lloes seems to be clutching his chest, and he's going taut. He's kind of doing that like toe curl, like he's not in complete control of his functions anymore. Like arching back and toe curl. Barnabas, give me a perception check, as you are in the perfect spot to have seen something.
25.
There was another face that was not Lloes's, looking up at him in the reflection of the pool.
Okay. Did I recognize the face?
It was a woman's face.
I went to school with his sister.
It was his sister's face.
What the fuck?
He's having some sort of cardiac arrest.
What was her name? Lily?
Yep.
Alright, Lily, you in there? You're killing your brother. You gotta come out now.
Okay. Give me a
diplomacy
check.
Fuck, why are my social rules always garbage? 10.
Okay, you don't see anything. What do you mean? You saw Lily?
In the reflection in the water.
Okay, Chagga takes a peek while kind of like holding on to Lloes. It seems to be subsiding a little bit, but Lloes doesn't look like he's waking up. I'm going to call him incapacitated.
All right, Chagga, help me. We'll put him in the car.
Junker's rat comes over and like kind of sniffs at Lloes, just drenched, and then goes running back to Junker. God, full. It's this ghost.
He can go on top. Leave him on over everything.
Chagga looks inside the pool again, and then looks up at the.
We need to get him an exorcist.
Don't those look like little flowers? Budding skulls? Ooh. Where are we?
Knowledge, local, geography.
Yep, knowledge local.
22.
This is called the Mourner's Well.
It's the Mourner's Well.
It's rumored that the recently departed can be seen in the waters and playing in the well, and it's a common place to end and begin funerals.
Let's get the fuck out of here. This is not a good place for us to
I
be.
can't
this
see
late.
the skyline, says Chagga. With this dreadful rain, we're going to have to wait it out.
Los right now is like uncomfortably lying across the
Yeah.
the little handcart that's burgeoning with treasure and has got that massive shell on it.
Why don't we just find a place off to the side to wait it out?
All right. Is there any place nearby here?
Ah, did he die?
Says Alistair, who I realize now is the opposite of Dee Dee.
He's the opposite child of Dee Dee, yes.
Right. Well, no, he's 30.
That's right. Yeah, he's 30. She's
He just stopped aging.
Did he die?
no.
Fuck you, kid.
Says Ghost.
Him beaten.
No, children.
Not a child. He's a child.
I'm not a child. I'm older than you. I highly doubt that. Respect your elders. Barnabas is the oldest here, I think.
Thanks for bringing that up. Okay, let's get moving.
Yeah, you're like 40, aren't you?
No, I'm not like 40.
Chagga's smiling
Fuck
from the guy who probably already looks 40 plus because of Well, where you dragging Los and your ill-gotten goods? Everything in this square looks like it's shut down. You do see some merchant
This
stalls
area
off
here
to the
is
left.
just like
This looks like a fishmonger. Smells like fish. It's closed up, but you could see like
but
knives.
is that
and...
like a canopy here?
There is a canopy there. Yep.
All right. Well, that's where we're fucking holding up then, under the canopy. Fishmonger can kick us out during the in the morning.
Yep. The rats find fish guts to eat, and they seem to like it. Yep, the sewers is where they belong.
Yep.
Chagga and Alistair eventually shivering because of the cold, and you guys spend a miserable few hours in the remainder of the evening in this spot. Are you guys trying to rest so that you recuperate your spells?
I don't think we probably can't.
You found shelter, technically.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna try.
Okay.
Just we set up barrels or something to just hide us. Like we don't want to be bothered.
All right, give me a
Fucking leave
stealth
us
check.
alone for 8 hours.
You guys are crammed in there. You're just sitting down with the guy who just had a heart attack.
Okay.
Give me a stealth check.
No. Can I have someone else do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Junker or Ghost are probably best. No size modifier, I'm assuming, though.
No.
Okay, so Junker, that's your rat. Junker's got no ranks. All right. Surprise.
Ghost's got a plus 11.
Yeah. Plus 11. All right. Oh, fuck.
Okay, so after a while, Ghost must have got bored. He breaks into the building beside here, which is like a fish preparing building. It's pretty gross. You guys wheel your stuff into it. The next morning, like this is as you're waking up, you haven't prepared your spells yet. Some people come in, they look at all of you.
What the hell? This ain't no inn.
Oh, it's not. He's got like a loaded crossbow ready.
Okay.
It was just a couple of like
Yep.
They look like they were ready to like gut fish or something like that.
Yeah.
They go
We'll
running
just
off.
be taking our leave now.
We need to prepare. I need to prepare my spells.
We'll do it elsewhere. Don't worry. We don't need any trouble with these men.
Okay.
We'll walk down half a block, find some spot to just sit and.
Okay, so you find, just say this
Yeah,
block.
sure.
You walk over into an alleyway. You sit there as the rains have subsided a bit. It's wet. It's annoying. Alistair is playing in puddles. Chagga has to kind of prepare for his mentally prepare, so he's sitting down.
Alistair.
Lloes is still in the cart.
Yeah?
Come here for a moment.
The foot traffic's pretty light this morning. Because of the rains, maybe people are a little slow to get to work. Junker, you healed everyone, right?
Yeah. We took 6 charges off the hang on a second, I gotta clean my out. Fuck. There we go.
Okay, Alistair comes wandering over. You can hear some.
You some kind of witch, right?
No. Witches are girls. I'm a warlock.
Call it what you like. Where's your familiar?
I ate it.
I think you're a liar, Alistair.
Don't have a familiar. I never was good at keeping pets.
Ah. You are a ley line guardian.
What's that?
You draw your power from the world itself.
Yes, and the world is powerful. The world is upset.
That also tells me, and he grabs his wrist roughly,
Hey!
that you had healing spells on hand, and you kept them to yourself.
Did not.
You're a liar, and I don't like liars.
I did not!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the fuck do we have here?
Three guys in armor, hoods, and big weapons kind of come wandering around the corner.
I don't know. Looks like a bunch of people haven't paid their taxes.
Like
Oh, look, gentlemen.
Some sort
It's a bunch of sex dolls.
What's it? I'm tired of that joke.
Never gets old.
All right, you've met some of the locals. These are the executioners. They are a gang in these parts. And they don't like your tongue. I'm gonna add the executioner brute to the initiative list. Unless you're gonna give in to their demands.
Probably not. It's been one of those days like, no, not you two. Like,
we've got this cart full of treasure because their demand's gonna be, give us the cart full of the treasure.
it's like, no.
Okay. I'm also going to add something else to the initiative list, and you can, if you could give me a perception check for the group, that would be great.
Okay.
Because something has been tailing these executioner guys.
Please let it be Amadeus.
No, you unfortunately are not in the old stacks right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I realize
and the
that.
things that have been tailing the executioners have been hopping along the roofs.
So 15 is the lowest roll.
Okay, you guys can see these cowled figures with beaks climbing along this rooftop.
Okay.
As there is going to be a gang
Gang fight.
fight. We're going to call them Talons. We've got a Talon knife fighter, a Talon rogue, and a Talon fighter. I've got a bunch of initiatives that I now need to add. I'm going to close the 3,000 tabs I've got open, because I'm not one of those people that leaves 100 tabs open. You guys are nuts. I had fun coming up with these encounters last night. All right. The thug has got a +1 initiative, or the brute has a +1. The thugs have +2s. The Talon knife fighter has a +4. The rouges have +3s. And the Talon fighter has +4. Okay, we'll say that you've completed your. When you saw I rolled a bunch of d4s, that's how many hours before this encounter.
Okay.
Which means you got your 8 hours of rest in and 2 hours of prep. Like, you got your prep in. So,
All right.
You just finished your daily preps. Oh, and for some reason I'm rolling for Cog and Dingleberry, and
that will be unnecessary.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong initiative sheet. B team. What did Alistair get with respect? Oh, look at those perception checks.
Yeah.
Okay, Alistair did
like
not
I said,
see
the lowest.
the bird people on the roof. Funny face. He's laughing at these men. He's seen his friends or his companions or murder accomplices. I'm not too sure what Alistair thinks about all of you. What is he going to do? He is going to cast a spell. I believe it's called Ill Omen. Saving throw none. Spell resistance yes. You target the creature with bad luck. On the next d20 roll it makes, it must roll twice and take the least favorable of results. If this guy can make a spellcraft check, he could just simply make a move action to utter a brief prayer of good luck or charm to get rid of it. He's going to target the Executioner Brute.
Okay.
25 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels. He needs to be 30 feet away. So he scampers out to here. In your face! And he casts a spell. The The guy snorts. No saving throw.
Okay.
Alistair, Barnabas can make a
Yeah.
spellcraft check.
27.
Yeah, he just cursed the guy,
I enjoy that, right?
which means next d20 he rolls, which could include saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
The executioner brute, however, draws his Barnabas. You think it's called a nodachi?
Oh, he's sneaky. Okay.
It's
Those are awful
it's,
weapons.
It's a hob weapon.
Yeah.
Really long handle and a long blade.
Yeah.
I'll have your heads, is what he says, and he's going to charge forward. And he knows the kid did something to him, so he's going to come running forward and take a hack at the kid.
And a child. They'll feel no. I won't feel bad for killing this guy.
Yeah, he runs forward and says, "I'll teach you a lesson." He charges. Underneath his cowls and hood, he does have a breastplate, and he'll attack. He'll roll twice. He gets a 10 with his nodachi. A charge, he hits AC 20. I actually have to look for the little kid. His armor, I haven't refigured his armor class since he got his missile chain shirt was masterwork. That's +4 armor.
Dex 4, he said.
And then he's got a shield, his mithril masterwork buckler. So his AC before Dex is 16. And then with his Dex, it's 20. So he just got hit by the nodachi wielding maniac.
Okay.
Plus, that would be 4, 6. Work! He attacks Alistair, kind of almost like swiping him out of the way to get at the rest of you, but Alistair, you got hit with the blade hit him in the armor. He's like, well, aren't you full of little surprises, you little freak? Hey, we've got a fairy freak over here. Barnabas?
I'm checking one thing. Okay, Barnabas is going to grease the nodachi.
Okay.
Because he does not like that weapon.
Reflex save +2. 11.
Fail.
Clang, clang, clang. Fucker.
Butterfingers.
Ghost.
Ghost is going to move to here.
Take out his bow.
And take out his bow and ready until Junker's in his square.
Okay, Mark likes the two little Nisui.
I do.
The Talon fighters. I think they're gonna just position himself on the edge to have a good look at what's going on. The Talon rogues. We're gonna move to here. You guys can see them now. Like they're coming out of their hiding.
Yeah.
Kind of look down. Hey! We got the birds again.
That's at least the opprobe. You need to worry about the rats.
The rogues, when they came over the edge, they're firing their bows down on the executioner brute.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they don't have precise shot.
Oh no. They shoot a kid, rogues.
The brutes AC is 22-20 because he charged, which makes it 24. So he missed. AC 22. They accidentally hit Alistair. Alistair was flat-footed to them because he didn't see them. So the little rogue with its tiny bow shot him for 1d6 plus 1 for point blank shot plus 1d6 sneak attack.
Can you sneak attack someone accidentally? I mean, honestly. It's precision damage, for fuck's sake.
14 damage total. Yeah! Ah! Okay, I have healing, is what he says.
I fucking knew it!
Chagga gets up from his kneeling position, stumbling to his feet. He had enough time to get dressed in his big boy armor. He sees the rats. He sees the executioner. He counts the number of people that he can exclude from his channel.
I don't think you can exclude everyone.
No, there's too many of you. You can exclude 4.
Maybe he forgets to exclude. Oh no, the rats form too, though.
Yeah, he's not going to channel. Okay.
Mind attack.
He's going to cast a command spell at one of the rogues. Fall is what he says. It fails its save. This little thing is falling. I think it needs to make a 20 to catch the. No, it doesn't. So it rolls off the roof, and there's a 1 in 4 chance it actually hits Chagga. 1 is bad. Nope. It rolls off the roof and off Chagga's shield, and takes 5 damage as it spills onto the ground. Oh, little birds on the roof. Little birds indeed. The thing looks really rattled that it got deposited from the roof. These bird humanoid things don't have wings.
Okay.
Lloes is unconscious and in the cart and under like a tarp. Junker.
Gonna pull out his spear.
Okay.
Move. And both Nizumi will attack the brute.
Okay, the ghost goes first, then Junker. AC 20.
Yeah, point blank. And plus 13. AC 22.
Flanked.
Yep. And Junkers plus 5 because he hasn't had his mutagen yet. Doesn't hit. Plus.
But did his job.
Yes, pretty much. 2d6. 3. 8 damage.
8 damage. There's an arrow uncomfortably lodged above his knee plate. He's howling. Talon knife fighter. He's gonna move to here, kind of scramble, hop down. He extends his arms a little bit and glides like the feathers underneath his arms are allowing him to glide down to the ground. He
Okay,
glides down to
cool.
the ground, finishes his movement up at this executioner thug, who did not see where he was hiding, and stabs at the thug. Hitting for 1d3 plus 3 for 6 damage. Oh,
Fuck! The birds are back!
The executioner thugs are gonna. Well, like, you could take care of a kid and a rat. I think they go moving over to basically take care of that bird.
Mhm.
They're gonna take a couple of swings. Ooh, the nat 20. Not a crit. They are attacking with battle axes. Smoking the knife fighter with a battle axe. Alistair.
You're a fuckface!
And he's going to
Curse.
step back and misfortune the guy.
Okay.
He makes his save. Executioner Brute. He's going to step up to the 2 Nizumi, and he's going to
Drop his weapon.
Oh, that's right. Pulls the dagger, or could try to. You know what? He's pretty dumb. He tries to pick up his sword.
Okay.
Does that mean he needs to make another save, or does he have to make a check?
He has to make up another, and Junker will take his AOO.
He fails. Boop.
AC 24.
Junker stabs him. Yeah, it hits.
For 5 damage.
Okay, so after attempting to pick up the blade, it fumbled out of his hands. It drops down to the ground again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 action. 2 actions. He pulls out his heavy crossbow, and 3 he fires at.
Junker does not have.
He fires at Ghost.
Okay.
The crossbow bolt misses. Ghost just scampers out of the way, and crossbow bolt breaks apart against the cobbles. Barnabas.
Things are getting a little haywire. He figures he's got another round. He'll start a bard song.
Okay. Ghost.
Ghost is you're in range. Is going to just shoot the shit out of him.
Out of the Executioner Brute.
Yeah, the Executioner Brute. So 11.
That little card is going to be so full of treasure.
Oh yeah.
Burgeoning cart with stuff falling off of it.
14. Oh, miss. Hit.
That's it. That's a hit.
And miss. For 10 damage.
Oh, the Brute is not liking this. He is seeing enemies abound. He does not want to fight you guys and all the Kenku / Tengu / Talons. We need to retreat. That's what he says. The Talon fighter glides. It's downwards motion to here. And with its rapier, stabs at the brute. AC 20. He... guess he could have glided to here for the flank. He hit with the flank. Oh, wrong character. 1d4 plus 4, so one more. Does 6 damage. That guy in the armor is stumbling around. The rogues. This Kenku stands from prone. He's going to get punched by a Chagga. Plus 6. Chagga punch. That'd be plus 3 AC 13. Prone. He slugged the bird thing.
Cool.
Bard song going?
Yep, bird song's going.
Okay. Masterwork Gauntlet to the beak for 5 damage. Big ham fist Chagga. That was its AOO, or Chagga's AOO. So it stood. And does it have 10 hit points? It probably has 10 hit points. No, it has 9 hit points. Chagga said knock you out. The other Kenku don't like this, and they are scampering around on the roof. They've got really sharp talons. It does not look like they're in danger of slipping without help. And they're going to peg the Chagga. They've got a really garbly bird-like language, and they are going to try to rain hell down upon Chagga. Just checking their equip monk. No, nothing. No alchemical devices, so they are going to fire arrows down at Chagga. No, clinking against his armor and his tower shield, and then I guess they'll just pull for 20s. So they moved and got into range, and they're flicking arrows down. Chagga's turn. Well, he's not being threatened, and this guy is backed away. So I think I think he takes out his scythe, and then it magically starts to twirl through the air towards the executioner brute. He doesn't care if he hits the bird guy.
Yep.
This is AC with Bard Song plus 7 be 16. He misses the brute. And the
4.
Fighter. No, the fighter's got a little shield as well, so it kind of just goes arcing around them both. They both duck at that, and they both seem concerned now that Chagga looks like he's in charge here. The bird had a weak jaw, a weak beak. Lloes just lying in the wagon. Junker
is going to. He's not actually moving. Where's his rats? Oh, there he is. They go and climb up there, and then turn into a giant.
It's
I love the swarm. I gotta say, I love the swarm.
It's so mean.
It is the stuff of nightmares. Let's be honest. I know 1d6 isn't crazy damage in
No, but it's
D&D.
the swarm. It's like, oh, look, a rat, and there's like 100 rats all eating you. Yeah, it's nightmarish. Definitely.
We need the token for the swarm. There we go.
So it could end up getting 2 of them, not 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, do your damage against the 9 hit point Kenku.
5.
Okay, so you bloody them with the swarm. And their bosses are down below in sword fights with their rival gang.
No, and he still gets an attack.
Oh, right, Junker.
Yeah, misses.
Dink. The Talon Knife Fighter. He's going to try to tumble out of that junk. Oh, no, he doesn't. So they end up getting their AOs. AC 15 is not enough. So he tumbles there. Looks up at all the rats. He'll end here and he waits. He makes a little whistle. The one that's also down there sees the opening. The executioner thugs, however, are no strangers to flanking. Oh, that second one smoted the warrior. Kenku Knife Fighter is hurt bad, but still standing, not bloodied. The other, I think they get more than 1 attack, so now they're rolling really poorly. However, bandits have a +5 with their flanks, but this is their second attack, so this would be +0. And the Knife Fighter has an AC of 20. He is able to, with a knife in each hand, kind of like ring off of their blades and keep out of most trouble. Alistair getting fed up. Oh, actually, no. Alistair, hurt, is going to heal himself. He's whining and crying to himself, a little snot bubble, and he casts a Cure Light Wounds on himself. I want you to kill them.
Oh, we're getting to it.
All of them. They saw me get hurt. Executioner Brute. Can't pick up his sword. This is embarrassing. His heavy crossbow is fired. He's going to step, then move in his heavy armor, and then move. We need to get out of here. We're outnumbered. Looks like he's making a bit of an escape. Barnabas?
Barnabas is just because he doesn't want anyone to escape. All right. Magic missile.
Were you magic missiling?
The brute.
Okay. Ah! He tries to swat them away. They just go around his hands and slam into his head.
7 damage.
7 damage against the brute. Let's have a look here. He has 36 damage. He's got 3 hit points left. Oh! Fell into the greasy, wet streets a little bit and then got back up. Ghost.
Finish him off. Missed. Miss. Oh, possible critical miss. Critical miss.
cobbles are wet.
Lose shield bonus or -2 penalty for 1 round.
Yeah, he overextended himself. He was like following his arrow or his shot too much.
And 20 plus